Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, the lefty, Justin Steele. What's the word on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go? Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
And we're underway. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Steele, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Now one
inside,
miss.
ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Here's Harper now.
Nope, outside.
Just underway here from Wrigley. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's outside.
That's a strike. In the air, left side. Suzuki settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one missing inside.
That's inside. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Outside.
That's out.
Ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Andrew Painter. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
He finally picked up his first win of the season. Took him a few starts to get there, but now that you got that behind you, you can focus on moving things ahead. Looking for number 2 in this one.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. Ripped on a line. And a quick out, number 1. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. All right, Ziggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
And that one is in for a strike. Stays alive. Two on the way. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the air to left center. Marsh gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4.
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. There's a strike. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Breaking ball,
Timeout.
and that got him.
That ball hit him.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Brent Rooker, the next Cub to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
First
Ball.
pitch misses. Crow Armstrong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Real Muto throws that in time. It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Man at second. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Trey Turner. Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. So Trey goes down on strikes.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
JT Real Muto steps in. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bush steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is it. The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
2 down, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Second inning here, no score. In the air, left field. Suzuki on the move. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Here at Wrigley Field. And here's the DH for the Cubs. Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That misses. Ball one. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
2-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Payoff pitch. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Michael.
So up next, Michael Busch.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
2.
Close one doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground, and that chance handled. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Yeah.
Ball one there. That one not close. Ball 2. Left field. Kemp towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check
off
out
for
what's been
Philadelphia,
happening of
the
late.
third baseman,
Really been
Alex
struggling.
Boom.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bohm with a homer in his last game. And the 0-1. That one drifts inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Here's a 1-2. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Here's your 1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 1 away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 4, Otto Kemp.
1 out man at first. Otto Kemp getting ready to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. First pitch just misses. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Phillies with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back in.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball 1.
The Phils looking to strike first here in the finale of this 4-game set.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, 2 outs. That one off the mark. They're now 3-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, two outs. Line and a base hit into right. One runs in. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Grounded out his first time up. Harper off the first with 2 away. And ball 1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. They get the out, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki leading things off and takes a strike.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya.
Ball.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching him.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
No matter. Number 2, second baseman Nico Horner.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Foul off down the right side. Man at first, 1 away. swings through that. And he'll shoot. Strike him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. Corner wants to challenge this. Now it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now, Alex Bregman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. And that's the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Trey Turner.
Steele back to work. Turner at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one ripped to left. One down.
By staying patient and working themselves ahead in the count, they're getting good pitches to hit. That's a great recipe for success if the opposing pitching isn't filling up the strike zone.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time up. Realmuto in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Pull, that's inside. That's a ball.
There's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Bunting for a hit. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Up the middle. Corner over to first. That ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Jackknifes out of the way. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Rooker.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Brent Rooker, caught looking his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The Cubs down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. Kemp raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. And downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Cubs are down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul straight back. You'll one. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp. Single to right in his first trip. Swinging a foul out of play. That one fouled off. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And the slider just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Upstairs, Bryce Harper in the on deck circle. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive, and it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
The batter,
a lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Fly to left his first time. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing called strike. 0-2. Stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Next to the Cubs.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Bush, the runner at third. Swanson on at first with nobody out. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. And that's too high. Miguel Amaya in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Right through there for a strike. Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And they're all loaded up.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Painter departs, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Taijuan Walker taking
99.
over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Golden opportunity right here.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed. There's a strike.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bases loaded, nobody out. Late swing, fouled off.
Need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Good job to fight that one off. One and 2 here. Slider misses outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third. And now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
2 aboard with 1 out. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just off the inside edge. Two on, 1 out. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Harper on to second to get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate, Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The hitters count the 2-0. High fly ball right field. Rooker going back on this one. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber has grounded out a couple of times.
Ball, that's out.
And that's off
that's a ball.
The inside edge. 2-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Into center. And it drops in. And that's a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than...
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele, done for the afternoon. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Obi Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Turner now. And that's in there for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. One-run game, one out, one on. And down on strikes. That's out number two.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's the 0-2. Now one missed. Outside corner, got him looking. Phillies strand one, but they still lead it 2-1. Well, we go bottom six. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Brad Keller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. McCambly warming up as well. Grounds one to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This one in the air. Turner under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. Just missed. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving for a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Back ball 2.
The 2-1. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So one hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Here at Wrigley Field. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the lefty with the 0-1. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Misses inside. And the count's even at 2. Now one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. One down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's to third. Bregman to first. And now 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Digging in, Adolis Garcia. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And And that one fouled off. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The Cubbies with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom of the seventh.
Ball one.
And a 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swanson leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. He was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9,
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Amaya.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. That one almost got him.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Strike one. The count 2-1. Swings through that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to begin the 8th. Otto Kemp staying.
Now pitching for
Hunter Harvey gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Shelby Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Swanson should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 16, Brandon.
Back to the top of the order, Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment and get back on track. His team needs him.
Harper in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
To account, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two down, nobody on, and that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Up next to Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Is on the way. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. And there's a foul ball. Harper off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
That's the ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air to left center. Suzuki on the move to the gap. And that is that. 3 walks in the inning, but they couldn't make him pay. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs 1. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner.
So this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Nope, outside.
Downstairs, and the count down 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
He was late there, strike 1. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. And there's the ball. Alex Bregman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex.
Now it's going to be Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Horner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe and second to the stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Transfer bobble, and there's no throw. The 0-1. Right side. Oh, look at the stop. Comes home with it, and he's safe. Tie ball game. Go-ahead run on base. Brent Rooker, the next come to hit. 1 for 3.
Could use a ground ball here. Dump it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw to third. It wasn't close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here, the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to pull a quality strike.
The Cubs with the go-ahead run at third near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 4 to aboard.
Next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Reese Hoskins.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Brad Keller out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Phillies,
bullpen for the
number
Phillies,
39,
Zach McCambly.
Zach McCambly.
Go-ahead run is at third, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Quarter infielders playing in. To first, might be two. Over to Turner for one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 9th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. On the north side of Chicago, John Shump. New pitcher on now Jamison Tayo.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now it is JT Realmuto. All tied up here at the top of the 9th.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that drops in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Coming out of the bullpen for a beat.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. way
Ball
high.
3.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Duran also throwing. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball 2.
Off
That's
the
ball
mark
3.
there. And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And the right-hander's 3-1. There's a strike at the knees. And he walked him.
No, that's a ball.
And now the
Take the
winning
base.
run is on base.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. First
That's
pitch,
outside.
and he just misses. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner around second. Around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
A 3-2 final score in this one. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate for Chris Singleton.